How y'all doing? This is Preacher Man R&B, and this is another Flash Reviews Wednesdays. This week is Season 2, Episode 9. And I think this is the mid-season finale. I'm not 100% sure. If When I find out, I'll put it in the title of this video, and then that way y'all know. But anyway, what happens is when it starts off, Harrison Wells being chased by the Zoom. And what Zoom wanting Professor Wells to do is to help Zoom make Barry faster, and to do that, that's why Zoom's bringing all these metahumans to Earth too. That way, Barry to get faster and stronger. That way, Zoom to steal more power from him. And the reason he's doing this is because he wants to be more powerful. And reason Harrison Wells is doing this is to save his daughter from Zoom. And Zoom says he's going to give him his daughter back. And that's what's happening with Harrison Wells. What's happening with Barry and them? Weather Wizard breaks out Captain Cold and the Trickster. But Captain Cold warns Barry about Weather Wizard and Trickster, and then he leaves. And this is setting up for Legends of Tomorrow, showing that he has a conscience and that he's kind of going to the good side. And we'll find more about that when Legends of Tomorrow premieres. But anyway, Weather Wizard and Trickster makes his plan to kill the Flash, and what happens is Trickster puts bombs in a whole bunch of presents that he gives to 100 kids in Central City because he's dressed up as Santa. Well, but while after this happens, Weather Wizard makes a big storm at this tree lighting ceremony and is going to kill all these people. And Barry comes to stop him, and to stop him, Barry had Cisco to remake the weather wand that he made before Barry changed the timeline in last season. He made a weather wand to stop Weather Wizard, but Barry stopped that from happening when he went back to time and changed the timeline. But anyway, they make that wand, and Barry's using it to stop Weather Wizard. Well, Weather Wizard tells Barry either he lets Weather Wizard kill him, or 100 kids die, and there's no way Barry to get all these bombs in time. So what happened is Cisco, Harrison Wells, and Jay Garrick use one of Cisco's drones and gets one of the bombs and makes it magnetic and sends it up to one of these breaches to Earth 2, and it takes all the bombs because the magnetic field, and all of them blew up in this breach. So now Barry to fight the Weather Wizard, and he fights him and stops him, and Patty comes and is about to kill him because Weather Wizard killed her father, and Barry stops her and tells her not to do it, and she winds up arresting Weather Wizard. Well, after this, they have the Christmas at Joe West's house, and Wally West shows up, and Joe finds out about Wally in this episode, and Iris and Barry tell him that he has a son, and then him and Francine talk, and then Wally West shows up at his door and is about to leave, and Joe tells him to come on in, and that's the end of this episode. Y'all tell me what y'all think's gonna happen between Wally West and Joe and Barry and all them. As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out. Guys, GG is awesome. See y'all next time.